What do my Leos need to know? Okay, we got the King of Cups. Like that. You know, I heard something, and I can't pick up on the song, but it was saying I hear him calling or something. So it's interesting. All right, last card for my Leos. Ooh, okay. All right, so we got the King of Cups, 10 of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. This is making me think of someone who's either missing you or you are missing someone. And I feel like this consistently comes up in your readings, Leo. What is going on? Why is there always some like missing, reminiscing, love lost, or missing on a person? What is happening? For those of you who actually lost someone, I am so sorry. Like, I'm really sorry for your loss if you're grieving. For those of you who are mourning not the end of the passing of someone, but you are mourning the end of a situation, I see that you are still mourning the end of the situation, or they are missing you. Whoever is missing the person, they are still trying to figure out why they have this love for you. And I'm picking up like this could be someone, I'm hearing 13, this could be someone from like 13 years ago or it could be like a long lost love. Like, time does not matter, but there's definitely someone missing you, or you are reminiscing on someone else. And there's this like mystery behind like, why do I still have these feelings for this person? Why can't I like shake this person? Right? So let's get some information. Let's get some closure, shall we? What's going on? It's either for you or someone who's thinking of you. Let's get some closure. Why can't they shake this person? Oh my God, not the devil. What is going on? Okay, so Jesus. All right, speaking of Jesus, we need Jesus up in this reading. Wow, okay. So I'm just kidding. The devil doesn't have to, I don't view the devil in tarot as like evil or anything. I view the devil card as more of like fears, toxic situations, addictions, right? Was this, for some reason I'm seeing like, was this truly toxic though? Because I'm picking up on, oh, it was. Okay, yeah, it was. It was toxic. If you were wondering if it was toxic or not, it was definitely toxic. I can feel somebody's like screaming at me like, girl, I am not wondering. Whoever you are, I love you, because that just made my day. Someone got really upset right now. Was like, no, that person was toxic. You ain't got to tell me. I'm not wondering anything. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys are killing me today. No, it was definitely toxic. If for not you who's screaming at me, but if there was like a wondering of like, oh, were we good together? No, I think there was some white lies, some full truths were not being told here. Okay. I see one person was actively just looking out for them and not really thinking about the other person, but it could be the person who was looking out for themselves that is like missing the one who's doing the missing right now. All right, anything else for actual closure though? Let's see. I see that this needed to end for the sake of your both of your health. Like, there needed to be a boundary. It's almost like a parent who takes two kids or two people who are fighting it out, and they put each person in a corner. It's like, no, time out. Okay? So it's almost as if the universe said, time out. You guys are going over here, you're going over here, so that you can grow, so that you can mature, so that you can learn, so that you can each have the new beginning that you deserve for yourself, because this just wasn't going to be a healthy relationship. It was turning toxic. I said relationship, I'm sorry, but this can be love, this can be business, this can be anything, okay? But I'm seeing that's exactly what happened. So whoever has the cup of love still for the other person, just know that in the long run, I don't see that you were going to be happy in this situation, okay? And it's possible that because you weren't going to set boundaries for yourself, that universe, God, whatever higher power you believe in or not, external forces separated you two for your both of your highest goods. Okay? And that makes sense why I kept hearing, he keeps calling, he keeps calling. Final message for Leo. Final message for Leo, please. Anything else for Leo? Okay. Ace of Cups, the Empress. Yeah, the Chariot. You guys are moving on. This person might even reach out to, or you might even reach out to this person for one last closure. I keep saying person, y'all, and I'm so sorry. It could be a job, you know what I mean? But I keep picking up on person, so maybe it's a person within the job. If it's not romance, or a family member or something, but I keep picking up on especially one individual person. I see that this conversation actually could be good in terms of leading to closure. Maybe you write a letter and you rip it up, that sort of thing. Or maybe you talk to someone else. Maybe you have a conversation with someone else as well. Maybe not that direct person to get closure, right? But I do see you actively like speaking to someone in order to finally just tie that up with a bow. And I see you recognizing like, hey, you know, finally you can move on. Finally you can realize like, yeah, I actually think I deserve better, or this wasn't the path that I was going to go on, that I was meant to go on. I deserve something else, or I'm choosing to go in a different direction, and this path feels a lot better for me. So I do see in the end, whoever's doing the missing, whether it's both of you, whether it's you, whether it's the other person, I do see the person who is missing the other person having a conversation, and that leading to final closure to wrap that up, and you can finally free yourself from the torture of wondering, why is this attachment still happening? All right, Leos, it was a pleasure to read for you, and I wish you the best of luck. I can't wait for your next reading because I know it's going to have better energy. Okay? Bye, Leo.